Shalom, giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakradash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and blessings to the brothers who are out here, the elect on the highways and byways, pushing this word in truth and sincerity. This is your brother Amathia from the Dallas camp. I just wanted to go into a lesson in regards to this trade war and how it's basically is leading up to this real war for the World War III, the war to end all wars. It's like, and I just wanted to go into an article here for New York Times, and it shows a trade war with Canadian pride mixed with retaliatory tariffs against the U.S. And it actually goes into reading here, and it was brought in on June 30th, 2018. It says this year on Canada Day, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau will visit a former Heinz ketchup plant in Ontario and later Sunday meet steelworkers in Saskatchewan. It's a schedule rich with a symbolism of the moment. Sunday is also the day Canada retaliated against the Trump administration tariffs on Canadian steel and aluminum with import duties on 12.6 billion of American products from the ballpoint pens and industrial pipes. The workers Mr. Trudeau is visiting will be in the middle of this fast escalating trade war. There you have it. And like you say, this thing is fastly approaching and it's coming forth, and we can't wait. And this thing is fastly moving and fastly approaching. We got these 2/3 going around that don't see what's going on. But when you just look and just keep your eyes on the news, you starting to see things are ramping up. You know, you got these people in the world that's not ready for this thing to happen. Ready or not, the Lord will be making the earth shake to and fro. This thing is coming, and Abaratazai will be here soon. And it's going into the next paragraph. The White House is used of a national security argument to justify the duties against a closed alley, along with President Trump's repeated belittling of both Mr. Trudeau and his trade policies, has offended and angered Canadians. On social media, they are calling for boycott of American products and encouraging one another to look elsewhere for vacation destinations. Mr. Trudeau's decision to retaliate won a rare endorsement from all three of Canada's major political parties. All right. And it's going in. We're living in a brand new world, said Deborah Steger, a, a law professor at the University of Ottawa, who is a former senior trade negotiator from Canada and a on-time official of the World Trade Organization. It has been pretty messy, and it's not going to get better. We really are in a very difficult time. All right, and it's a lot more going on there, but this is just to show you that this thing is coming into fruition where all their tongues are falling upon one another. This thing is coming to a close. You know what I'm saying? And I want to start off going into some scriptures here. See, can I find the ones I'm looking for? And this is John 8 and 44, and it says, "Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it." Right? So we see, like you say, what it says here, he is a liar and a father of it. And once all these lies go upon one another, you're starting to see things starting to shake. They're getting into it one another with these tariffs. They're pushing out, and they're turning against one another. And these are the Edomites that turning against one another. Right? This is Psalms 64 and 8. And it says, so they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. And who is it? Who is that's going on with the Edomites with Trudeau, Trump? You got the UN. They basically turning against the whore, which is America. And who is the face of the whore? Another Edomite. Eagle face Trump. So going back to 64 and 8. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves, and that see them, and all that see them shall flee away. All right. So we're starting to see this thing get in motion, move forward, and Lord willing, it'll be happening real soon. I mean, because you got to look at this world as a whole. This world is dying, all in the hands of the so-called white men, as it reads in Job 9:24. The earth will give into the hands of the wicked. You know what I'm saying? He covered the face of the judges thereof. If not, who and where is he? If I'm, kind of off rough paraphrasing that. Uh, but that's who it is. If not, who is he? Basically, who is he? Who runs the world? When you see all these UN council meetings and all these meetings, you got to just be real. Who is it? Who's the face, the front face of every council meeting and everything dealing with this whole world? It's the so-called white men, the Edomites, Esau, the son of perdition, as it goes into 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. That's who it is. He is the man that has brought wickedness throughout this world, leading back into going into Maccabees, where it shows where Alexander the Greek, what I'm saying, his crowns went to these, like I said, his wicked spread throughout the world. The crown was gave to all these the four generals. You know what I'm saying? And wicked was spread throughout the world. That's when the reign of the so-called white man started. You know what I'm saying? Also, like I said, going from the Dark Ages, which is basically when Jake ruled, going into now, where the Edomites have been ruling ever since. And ever since that's happened, the world has been in a turn of turmoil and downfall. You're seeing death to all these animals. Animals are going to extinction. Uh, the animals of the sea, no food, real food is out being produced right now. You see the GMOs everywhere. This man is just they taking everything that the Lord have made precious and keep us uh, the nutritional value of that's going to our bodies. He have genetically modified it and made it worth nothing. He's slowly killing you throughout your life on this planet. He's slowly murdering you. He's killing you softly. You know what I'm saying? That's why it says he's a murderer. You know what I'm saying? All right, and going to Job 18, verse 5. And it says, yea, the light of the wicked shall be put out, and the spark of his fire shall not shine. All right, and that's what's coming. These so-called white men, the tongues are falling upon themselves. Esau, he basically is losing his power, and as he loses power, you starting to see Jake, starting to rise up, from Judah on down. And even like the elect, we're basically gonna got this knowledge, and through our teachers from the apostles, the elders on down, we're basically trying to build up more and more, and we praying to for this wicked world to come to an end soon. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord, He will be coming to bring that the division into the world. Going back to was it Matthew 10:34. We're going back to Job 18. It says, I'm gonna start back at 5. Yea, the light of the wicked shall be put out, and the spark of his fire shall not shine. The light shall darken in his tabernacle, and his candle shall be put out with him. The steps of his strength shall be straitened, and his own counsel shall cast him down. All right, and that's what we're seeing here. His tongue is falling upon themselves, and his own counsel is bringing them down. You're gonna see this when this war pops off. You're gonna see uh, Canada, even Canada. I don't know what Canada got up there, but you're gonna have Russia. You're gonna have Europe. These countries are gonna be shooting missiles over into America. These nuclear warheads, and that's gonna basically, like it says in the scripture, no, it won't be. It's gonna hit every mark. Basically, rough paraphrasing, every mark that where these missiles are going to, they're gonna hit their target. And not to say they're gonna be safe. To America, they're gonna be shooting missiles out as well. So this thing is gonna be complete turmoil. And through that time, the elect will be saved through Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. You know what I'm saying? And and so this is basically briefly coming into fruition with these trade wars. First, it was just rumor war, the proxy wars. Then you had this trade war that's developing. And what's coming next? This is the actual World War III, the war to end all war. All right, can't wait. All right, can't wait. This thing is beautiful. How the Lord, like I said, He had predestinated even the wicked to do what they have to do, where He can come and show and render His anger and show His power, His might. Didn't He raise up Pharaoh, in Egypt to show His might to bring him down? As for He's brought up the Edomites, Esau brought his power and to reign forth before He can render His anger upon Esau. All right. This is Mark 3:24. And if a kingdom be divided against itself, the kingdom cannot stand. And he saw his kingdom is coming, is in division right now. And in verse 25, and if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. And if Satan rise up against himself and be divided, he cannot stand, but he has an end. And this end is coming, is basically right on time, you know. And this is brought to you, and like I said, predestined through Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. You know, the Most High, He's coming to render His sending His Son Slaki to render His anger and His fury to this world, to the heathen nations, to the 2/3. And during that time, through this new thermonuclear destruction, America will be laid to a desolate wilderness, and the elect will be beamed up, and this time is coming. It's inevitable. Nothing can be done about it. So what we do now, and you have some people say, what would you supposed to do about it? What we supposed to do is be the watchmen and get prepared, study, show thyself approved for the return of the Lord. Be brotherly unto your brothers, and just keep with this understanding, and basically stick uh, stick to the laws, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability. You know what I'm saying? But down with the heathen nation and the 2/3. Stay into the brotherhood, stay into this understanding, through Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Keep learning. I'm speaking for myself as well. Keep learning from the apostles, the elders on down. And like I say, this time be up before you know it, man. These times are moving fast. And that's about it. And I do want to say once again, all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Chakadash. Once again, double honors to the apostles, a great millstone who rule well. Peace to the elect. Shalom.